Most fishermen call it a day when the sun goes down. But on the Current River in the Missouri Ozarks, the fun is just beginning.
It sounds crazy at first, but once you try it, it's not too bad. It's not near as bad as what you think.
Andrew Stoops is gigging for fish. On this cold December night, Stoops and his family and friends are hunting for yellow suckerfish. Armed with what looks like a large fork at the end of a long pole, Stoops tries to strike a moving target in the water.
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Sucker gigging is a family tradition.
That's about average right there.
It's been going on in these parts for more than 200 years.
This is something that's becoming a lost art.
University of Missouri Associate Professor Mark Morgan says gigging is an important part of Missouri's cultural heritage. The MU researchers studied the practice of gigging to better understand it and to shed some light on this piece of history here in the Show Me State.
People in urban areas often look down on people in the Ozarks because they think it's maybe a hillbilly activity or some redneck type function or something like that. But this is really what America is truly about.
Families build a campfire near the bank of the river. Fresh fish are cooked and eaten right on the spot.
Bigger than any of them we've ever killed.
Sharing stories and eating together is part of the tradition. For the most part, gigging has remained the same, except for some of the technology. 74-year-old Bob Howell says gigging as a boy was tougher.
We never had none of these fancy lights or nothing. Just used regular old gas lanterns and no motor on the boat.
Howell is counting on his grandson to continue the tradition.
I think it's a really neat art to do, sport. I'm going to try to do it the rest of my life, if good Lord willing.
The future of gigging depends on people like Landon, who brave the cold and dark of night to preserve a custom that's been handed down from generation to generation.
The younger people don't take it over. It's going to disappear one of these days.
From the University of Missouri, I'm Kent Faddis reporting.